Indian weightlifter Mirabai Chanu has scripted history as she becomes the first athlete to win a medal for India. The account is now open and it's a silver lining for the Indian weightlifter. And to discuss more on this, I have with me my friend Shubhayan. Shubhayan, in the 49 kg clean and jerk category, she was always expected to win a medal and the lady delivered, isn't it?
Absolutely. The entire India was expecting a medal from Mirabai Chanu, and after all the setbacks of last year, she delivered at the grandest stage. Her attempts were clean, barring the third one, but she delivered when it mattered the most.
It was almost like a chase with the Chinese counterpart. I mean, let's also talk about Chinese. She was absolutely clean right from her first attempt to the last. And like you said, but we'll focus on Chanu. What were the kind of attempts? And also in the clean and jerk category, the second attempt she started, but the third one of 117 kg just wasn't able to do it.
The 110 kg was a bit easier for Mirabai Chanu given her past record. She did well. She was clean throughout the 110 kg attempt. In the second attempt, she attempted 115 kg. She did well. She fluttered a bit, but did the job. In the 117 kg attempt, she did the clean perfectly, but couldn't pull it off. But when it mattered the most, she delivered India a silver medal.
And you could see the determination written on her face right through. I mean, like even from her first attempt to the last, congratulatory messages have started to pour in from Prime Minister Modi to the Sports Minister Anurag Thakur. But your channel, TV9 Digital, was the first one to talk to the 2000 weightlifter Karnam Malleshwari, who won a medal for India, the last weightlifter to win a medal. And she was the first one to tell us that Mirabai Chanu has it in her to deliver and she didn't. So let's take a look at that.
तो अगर हमारा हिंदुस्तान में वेट लिफ्टिंग को मजबूती मिलना है तो मेडल आना चाहिए. तो इस बार जो हमारी लड़की मीराबाई चानू गई है उसका 100% चांस है.
So Shubhayan, Karnam Malleshwari predicted to TV9 Digital that Mirabai Chanu has it in her and she was spot on and she did a touch better than what she achieved and rightfully so.
Absolutely, absolutely. A silver medal is a huge bonus for India given that it is the starting day of the games. And yes, a medal was expected from Mirabai. Some were expecting bronze. She did well. She did a stage up and got the silver medal for us.
And you see the last three Olympic medals for India, where have they come from? All from the ladies.
Yes.
PV Sindhu, Sakshi Malik, and now Mirabai Chanu. Can you also shed light about the progression? How was the first attempt, and also in comparison to the Chinese counterpart, which we said was pretty smooth, as smooth as a river flowing.
Absolutely, we can't complain really. The way her Chinese counterpart performed in today's event. Because she was clean, she was terrific. Let's be honest, she was terrific. She did well. But coming back to Mirabai, her 117 kg attempt would have pushed her to that gold medal that we all were expecting that India would reach. But it's okay. It's okay. Silver medal is perfectly fine for India given that it's just the opening day of the games.
And also, if you see the kind of hard work that she has put in over the years, she trained overseas, she was looking out for good facilities, and even when going through, she was calm. You could just see the calmness written on her face, which is very unlike on an Indian athlete going into the opening day.
Yes, absolutely. That's what matters the most. The mental preparation which Mirabai and other athletes have put in the last 5 years, that has come into play for Mirabai in this grand stage. Because often we talk about pressure and it can pull the athlete down. But Mirabai, against all the odds, has delivered a silver medal for India.
India has a reason to celebrate, and that's a silver lining from courtesy Mirabai Chanu. And also we'll talk about the other events as well. There was a men's hockey game early morning when the most part of the Indian people were sleeping or were they in their sleep. India versus New Zealand, a game 3-2 which India eventually won. But India do have some lessons to take from this contest.
Absolutely. India looked a bit shaky defensively,
yeah.
But they were parking the bus, as we say in footballing terms. So they did well defensively. They hung on to the score line 3-2. It's a good win for India, and they will look to build on to this performance in the knockouts.
Right. And also there were other disciplines as well. There were disappointments in archery, yes, in shooting. So can you sum up the day so far for the fans?
Yes, there were a lot of expectations from the archery mixed event team. Deepika Kumari was paired up with Praveen Jadhav for the first time, but they didn't quite do well in the quarterfinal. Their South Korean opponent were too good on the day, and it was expected. Let's be honest about it. But in shooting, Abhishek Verma was a big medal hope, and he crashed out in the event today. Saurabh Chaudhary, on the other hand, did really well. He shot 26 tenths, which is magnificent in the Olympic stage in the qualification round. So all eyes will be on Saurabh to deliver a medal for India.
And also there are a couple of more events lined up for the day, and also in badminton, in men's doubles, we are through to the next round. And it was a close game. Yes. The last game went into 25 all, and from there the Indian counterpart just pulled off. But the day belonged to Mirabai Chanu, and this day in Indian sports history will always be remembered for her silver medal at the grandest stage of them all. And clearly this might just be the impetus that the Indian contingent requires going into the rest of the Olympics. And can this medal inspire? One just hopes so, that it's not just the silver medal India is returning with, but Mirabai Chanu is certainly a proud woman, and she has made India proud. That's all what we have for you in this special edition of Tokyo Olympics, Target Tokyo. Do continue to watch TV9 Digital across all social media platforms. Thanks a lot for watching.